this chapter, we'll be talking about exceptions and how to handle them. We'll learn about what exceptions are and how to basically handle such exceptions. I keep repeating myself with handling exceptions and errors in Python. And then on the end, we'll also learn how to create we'll learn how to create our own exceptions in Python. So to start off, we'll be defining what an exception is exactly. So what it is basically an error that occurs when a program, during its execution, is run into a situation that is not defined. So that's kind of like a kind of textbook answer. So let's just demonstrate what that looks like. So let's print the following. Print 5 divided by 0. Well, obviously that's undefined because anything divided by 0 is undefined. So let's build that. Control B. Alright, so here we go. And here's the exception. Zero division error, division by 0. So as you know, like I just said, I keep repeating myself that this is an exception and it is undefined because dividing by 0 is undefined. So that's basically this. It's zero division error. And then we also have that, if you remember, we worked with, from our previous tutorial, you can watch that too, about working with file management. We also have the following error. If we have want to open a file that doesn't exist, so let's say open, and the file is called, I don't know, let's just call it file, just random, and then we want to see in read mode. But what's going to happen is the following. You get the following file not found error. So that's another error. So this also occurs when we want to convert. We also have another error where when we want to convert a string into an integer. So let's do the following. We have int, and then we have 1.2. And then B, and as you can see, value error because 1.2 isn't actually an integer. It is it's a floating point number, or with a decimal point after. There's a number after the decimal point. All right. Now, if we type out the two following lines, so let's do that right now. So let's say A equals A equals 5 divided by 0. And then we say print after error. So let's say we have that. Let's do this. As you can see, it'll identify actually where the error occurred. So as you can see here, it says trace back most recent call as blah blah blah, line 2, it says where the error occurred. So and it identifies which error actually occurred. So now that we've introduced ourselves to exceptions and errors, we'll try how to learn them and to avoid such situations with these errors. But keep in mind that these errors do not happen very often, but a good programmer will make sure they're handled and dealt with beforehand. And that pretty much concludes this tutorial. See you next time.